Today I'm gonna try to get the fender roller and roll this lip out. See how that goes. Alright, so I just got this. It was really cheap, so I'm probably gonna have to make adjustments to it to make it work. Because it's kind of loose right here. It doesn't want to tighten down, so I'm gonna have to find some washers and shit. But we're gonna try it today. Alright, so I'm going to heat the paint up with this. Came with the kit. It's a cheap kit, so I hope this works. And then I'm going to have to bang this lip right here with wood and a hammer because I can't find my rubber mallet. I don't want to spend all day looking for it, so okay. Got the paint pretty bad. Granted, I was hitting it with a metal hammer, but I'm not sure that it would have helped to hit it with anything else anyway. It's nice and rolled. It isn't actually touching or pinching real tight. There's like maybe a 1/16 of an inch right here, but the roller isn't going to get it much better, but the wheel isn't going to get cut. The wheel won't get cut. So, and then here, that's about as far as I could go. And you can see it messed up the paint, but I'll just sand that down and paint it. I'm going to paint the car at some point anyway, so. And then this I don't think will matter right here because the wheel never touches there. So I'm going to do the other side. No point in recording that because it's more of the same. And then I'll get back after I get the tires back on, or when I start putting the tires back on, I'll get back to you. Alright, I worked up a sweat, boy, but I got it, and the other side chipped just as bad as this side. So I'm gonna put the tires on now and see if I gain anything and if I can get up higher in the well with the tires. So the one issue I'm having, and I don't really like this, that it's doing this, is, well, one, these lug nuts need to be longer because this taper right here gets in the way of my socket and gets me right on the edge of the nut. But what I'm more concerned about is that this wheel doesn't go on far enough onto this hub to have this actually lock in, and it's a little concerning. I'm not sure how necessary it is that locks in there, but the disc hub is holding it out. Isn't the wheel travel on this thing just ridiculous? It's like, holy crap. So I can get a pinky in there. Almost a full finger. But You can see kind of how deep the tire's in there because this is the line. That's not going to leave a lot of room for flex, but we see how far that is in there now. I'm going to jack it up until it rubs. Okay, I mean it only gained probably a 1/4 inch, but that's as high as it goes. And look how much wheel travel it's got. That's a lot. I mean that's from the end of the shock. That was hanging off the shock when it was sitting there. So, it's not rubbing yet. Still not rubbing. Well, I think that's a brake over there, Scoop. Okay, so we'll just go until the wheel won't turn. Wheel's rubbing now, and it's almost to this line here, which is an inch up into the fender probably. That's how much room I got on the back, obviously the back. Right there. I can just get a finger in there. It's touching on both sides of my fingers. And back here, about the same. And it's actually, it's not rubbing to the point where I can't turn it by hand, but I think it's rubbing. Wow. We're almost on the bumper stops. See? It's almost as far as it can go. I think I might be bottomed out right here, actually. Yeah, I'm I'm off the jacks. The tires still move. Well, I guess I'd have to go pretty fast to... It'd probably smoke them or something, huh? Boy, that's close. Oh my goodness, that's close. Huh. Yeah. Well, that's as high up in the fender as it's gonna go, ever gonna go. It'd probably be flexing on my upper control arms. Oh, you know what it's picking up? I'll bet it's the shocks. The shocks are bottomed out. Those are probably what's stopping it. These stops aren't really a limitation. It's these shocks are the limitation. So we'll see what happens when I put the coilovers on instead of those shocks. See what goes on there. That's gonna from the wheel to the frame, the car's gonna be sitting pretty low if I put it right down as far as it'll go. I wonder how much movement it needs in that direction. I mean, it won't squat if it doesn't have any room to move. So that's rolling the fenders. Oh, by the way, these are 275 60 r15s. So if you're watching this video wondering what size tires will fit, now this rear end is kind of a custom made rear end. It is made so that it's exactly as wide as a drum brake setup. The guy who did this put a lot of effort into making these C-clip eliminators so that the rear end would be the right width. So if you got drum brakes, I mean, if the guy has this exactly like he said he has it, the same width as drum brakes, you should be all right with these tires. Those are stock wheels, stock Mustang wheels. So there you have it, rolled fenders. So hope you got some good information out of this, or if you were looking, and have a good day.